Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. Okay? So, with that being said, guys, we're going to get on to this reading. I have already pre-shuffled some decks here, okay, and we're going to pull further clarifiers as we go along. Okay, the first overall message you have here is single parent. Okay, so you could be a single parent. We also have here unfulfilled and unsatisfied, lonely. You have options, hopeless romantic, and I want true love or nothing at all. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's a single one or single parent, excuse me, okay, who probably feel like you're at your wits' ends. You have basically given up on love. You're unfulfilled and unsatisfied in your life. You're very lonely right now. You see yourself, you're by yourself, you in your me, myself, and I type of energy. You're just on your own and you're all alone, okay? But Spirit is saying that you do have options. You're somebody who's a hopeless romantic. So you're looking for someone who matches your energy, okay? And you've just gotten to the point that if it's not true love, you don't even want to bother with anything, okay? Casually dating, casually having sex, or anything. You want true love, or you don't want anything at all, okay? So this is the energy somebody is in, okay? When I clarify single parent, Spirit is telling you to stay true to yourself and your beliefs here, okay? You're somebody who is 100% real. Okay, this also speaks to your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your heart's desires, your passions, your goals, creativity, and what you love. Spirit wants you to stay true, okay? Your beliefs, your way of thinking, your way of being is definitely valid. You don't have to dumb yourself down or be whom someone else wants you to be just to say that you have something, is what Spirit is saying. To clarify unfulfilled and unsatisfied, we have here, don't worry, be happy, do what you love here, okay? So Spirit wants you to find something that brings you some type of fulfillment, okay? Even if this is just like a hobby or something, because Spirit do want you to smile. Spirit wants you to have some type of joy in your life, okay? Spirit wants you to know that you can do it, okay? That you can make your dreams come true. You can have that peace of mind. Spirit wants you to continue to follow your dreams, okay? But your spirit guides are aware that you feel unfulfilled and unsatisfied in your life right now, okay? To clarify lonely, we have here, you can do this. Enjoy the little things, okay? So this talks about loving yourself, doing you, staying humble in life, and embracing love and happiness, even if it's just within yourself here. And also living within your means, okay? So, you know, you don't have to try to keep up with anybody else because what somebody else is doing or what somebody else have. Live within your means. You got a lot of people in this world who try to live beyond their means. They're trying to keep up with the Joneses and different things like that or whatever. Stay true to yourself, okay? Live within your means, okay? And find something meaningful in life that fulfills you, okay? That brings you some type of peace or joy or happiness, okay, until you know things change for the better in your life, okay? To clarify, you have options here. We have here this has never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game, okay? So Spirit is telling you, obviously, that you do have options. Okay, you're never alone. You are your team. Okay, you're not the player. You're the coach. Okay, and can't nobody take your pride or hold you down here. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know that you do have options. I feel like, considering the fact that you have made up your mind wholeheartedly that you're not going to settle for less anymore, it is taking longer for that true love to come into you. Okay, because matter of factly, the way life happens, the way life works on some things, okay, um, you get certain things in life based on what you want. You understand what I'm saying? When you have lowered standards and you're living carelessly, you're living recklessly, you're having fun, you're in all of that type of energy, then that's the type of energy of people that is, coming to you. Once you make that conscientious decision that you're like, you know what, yeah, not gonna be. I'm not doing the players anymore. Not doing the ops anymore. I'm not doing the the friends with benefits anymore. I'm not gonna no longer be good enough to fuck, but not good enough to marry anymore. I'm not doing that. I want real love. I want true love, or I don't want nothing at all. Especially if you have committed to that and you have abstained from sex. Okay, you have even said, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice me. I'm gonna sacrifice. My pleasure, my happiness, this, that, and the other, or whatever, to get what I want, okay? And that's all fine and well, okay? But in deciding that, it makes it take longer for you to actually somebody to match that to come into you, okay? Because if you think about it, those who glorify or enjoy being a whore or enjoy being players or enjoy that fast type of lifestyle of going out, having fun, randomly hooking up with people, having sex, doing all those things, that's easy to do. You can go out and do that today. Hook up with somebody today. Have sex with somebody today if you want to live that life. You can have that right now. You understand? And those are the things that come fast. The things that come the fastest, okay, is the very things that's the most careless and reckless, okay? But when you put yourself in the mind frame of wanting something better in your life or better for yourself, it takes time for that to come in. And it doesn't matter whether it is in a relationship, if it's on an education level. Like you can say right now, I want to speak another language, okay? But you don't know how to speak this other language. You learning another language is possible for you to obtain, but it's going to take time before you can say fluently speak another language, okay? But you have dedicated yourself to say speaking another language. You having the type of relationship that you want, having what you want is possible. It's going to take longer for it to come in. You understand what I'm saying? So you can say, I want a degree and I want this type of job and that type of job requires this type of degree. Well, you could have that type of job that is actually something that is attainable and it is possible, okay? But you also know having whatever type of job, the stipulations to that is you at least need this type of a degree and you also need experience. Well, because that is attainable and it is possible, then guess what? It's going to take time. So this means that you would have to apply yourself. You would have to discipline yourself to say going to get this degree and say getting certain type of experience, and then you can have that job. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the job is, what the degree is, it could take you anywhere from 4 to 10 years to 15. It depends on what degree it is. Okay, it's obtainable, but it would take a long time for you to get it. You understand what I'm saying? So when thinking about a relationship, especially when you have come to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm tired of the hustlers, I'm tired of the players, I'm tired of the pimps, I'm tired of those who just want you for sex, those who playing games with your heart, tired of, I don't want a club anymore, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, go on dating sites anymore, or I don't want to do this or do that or whatever. You are somebody who's a hopeless romantic, and you're like, you done got to the point where you're like, you know what, I want true love, or I want nothing at all, and I'm even going to sacrifice myself because I'm not going to have sex with anybody until I find the one. Okay. And usually when you come to that, when you come to that point, you're no longer um settling for less, which means no longer, you have decided that you're not going to have sex with anyone until you found the one. You're not going to shack up with anyone else, which means living with someone else, playing house with someone else until you find the one. And it's a lot of different things that you sacrifice, okay, when you decide, make the conscientious decision that that's what you want. You can have that. It's just going to take longer for it to come in. It's going to take longer for you to meet that person who is on that same level as well. Doesn't mean you can't have it, but a lot of times um, persons end up feeling like this, being very lonely for a long time, and until you meet the right one. You understand what I'm saying? So to clarify hopeless romantic, we have here smile. Spirit wants you to smile. Spirit wants you to live in the moment and try to find happiness, even if everything isn't okay. Still smile through the pain is what Spirit is saying. Okay. And we also have the Hermit card here. So you're somebody who's like kind of, you're a lonely loner. Okay, you're an introvert. You're to yourself. You're by yourself. You don't bother anyone. Some of you may not have family. You may not have friends. Some of you could be a target. Okay, but you're to yourself. You're by yourself. Okay. And you're all alone. Okay, you could be one who is kind of closed off from the world. Now it doesn't mean that you sit up and waddle in a pity party or sorrow in the house all day every day. I feel like if you work, you work. Yeah, if you need to go run errands, you do that. You do what you need to do in life, but you're to yourself. You're by yourself. You live alone, and that's just that. Okay. And you're in you think a lot, or you could study or research a lot. Okay, you could be in prayer mode or meditative mode a lot. Okay, you're a free thinker though. Okay, you may be someone who is highly intuitive. Okay, but you're definitely someone who is like segregated from others, or in a mode of isolation in some type of way. But you're this hopeless romantic. Okay, but Spirit wants you to live in the moment. Try to find happiness even if everything isn't okay. Still smile through the pain that you feel of being alone. Okay, so to clarify, I want your love or nothing at all. We have here, keep moving forward. Good things take time. That's what I just explained to you. Okay, Spirit is telling you to keep the faith. Okay, don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on life. Good things come to those who wait. Spirit wants you to smile. There's a big emphasis on smile. We've seen that on like 1, 2. This makes the third card here. Spirit is telling you to smile. Okay, don't worry, anything is possible. Okay, so keep moving forward, but know that good things take time. Good things like finding true love takes time. Okay, and good things come to those who wait. Okay, somebody has grown tired of waiting. Okay, you may be someone like myself who has been celibate for like 10 years. Haven't had a relationship with anybody in like 10 years. Haven't had sex or a relationship or companionship or even friendship with anyone in like 10 years. For some of you, it could be longer than that. Somebody has grown tired, okay, and very lonely of being by themselves. A lot of holidays and a lot of birthdays and a lot of days have gone by year after year where people are together with family or friends or lovers, and having that companionship, that passion, that love, that romance, you're missing having that, or you're longing for that. If you're somebody who's never even had that, even when you did date people, somebody is really, I feel like, feeling that type of energy. Okay, and it's probably because the holidays are coming up. Hold on, guys. Christmas happened to be one of those holidays where, a lot of people come together with their lovers, their family, their friends, and different things. And those who don't have that, long for having that family. Now, to clarify single parent here, we have main female here, okay? So I do feel like this is a main female. There could be a masculine out there who is a single parent, who is lonely, who's by himself as well, and you can resonate with messages within this reading if there is a masculine who is listening to this, okay? But I did specifically get main female here, okay? There's a main female who's a single parent, which means you have at least one child, okay? Spirit is telling you to stay true to yourself and your beliefs here, okay? And with this two being on here with this main female, I feel like um it's either just you and you have one other child, or you are a single parent of two children, okay? To clarify unfulfilled and unsatisfied, here we have poverty. Somebody is very unfulfilled and unsatisfied. It's like they're stuck in poverty. Somebody feels like because they're in poverty is the reason why they're not loved. Because they don't have money, or they're not the most beautiful, or have, you know, all the material as a nice home, a nice car, a lot of money in the bank, or poor, that this is the reason why they don't have true love. This is the reason why they've never been married. This is the reason why they're not loved, or nobody wants them, or anything like that, or whatever. Because this day and time is like, who's got the biggest breasts, who's got the biggest butt, who's got the flattest stomach, you know, who has the lightest color skin, the longest hair, the lightest color eyes, and who's got the most money, and the nicest car, and the nicest home, and the fattest wallet. You know, those are the persons. No matter that person's background or attitude or way of being, it's like if you have all of those, then those are the persons who are more likely to have love, even if it's fake love in their life, or have marriage or family or friends. It's like, you know, if you don't have those attributes about yourself, you have nothing. Okay, so somebody feels unfulfilled and unsatisfied with the fact that they're in poverty, or feel like they're stuck in poverty no matter how hard they work. Spirit is telling you, don't worry, okay? Continue to do what you love. Find something that fulfills you, okay? That is possible to make your dreams come true. Don't give up on yourself. So to clarify lonely, we have here expectation, okay? Somebody is sitting lonely, but sitting in expectation that maybe one day that they will find that true love, okay? Somebody that loves them and only them, wants them and only them, not side pieces, not, you know, all this other extra shit on the side. Somebody that just wants them and loves them unconditionally, okay? And somebody longs to have a family, longs to be with someone who is very attracted to them and loves them and wants only them. And somebody is just lonely and by themselves and sitting in expectations with the hopes that maybe this could happen one day. But, you know, the older this person gets, it seems like maybe this person may not have this, okay? But Spirit is telling you that you do have options here. To clarify, you have options. You've been in thought about this, okay? Maybe you have thought about what options you have, okay? And different things or whatever. I feel like somebody has been alone for so long here. I feel like you want what you want, okay? To the point where I don't feel like you're going to go back to anybody in your past just to say you got somebody. And I don't feel like you're going to settle for less of somebody that's just going to dog you out and mistreat you and only want you for one reason. But somebody has been thinking long and hard about what options do you have, what possibilities do you have, okay? Especially if you're someone who is middle age right now, okay? Usually the older people get, especially if they're single, they're lonely, they get in this crisis mindset, okay? Women go through menopause around 50, okay? So it's already mood swings and a lot of other different things for a woman who has reached 50 and menopause, okay? But if a woman has reached 50, menopause, and is single, then it's like crisis mode, you know. Men don't go through menopause like women when they hit 50. Men who are 50 and they're single, maybe even a few men who are 50 and older who aren't single, they want to know they still got it. So if they start dating younger, okay? Men who are 50 and older, they'll start, you know, wanting to see if they still got it. So they may hook up with a 30-something year old or hook up with a 20-something year old. You know what I'm saying? just to make sure they still got it, okay? But it is still that midlife crisis mode, over the hill midlife crisis mode, okay? So it becomes severe because it's like the older you get, it's like it's least likely that anyone wants you or you would find that one, why? Because coming up, it's like, most people, if you're not in a serious committed relationship and married by the time you're like 30, 35, then most people feel like, it's probably, I probably have bad luck. It's not gonna happen, okay? But for some people it can. There's been a lot of elder people who have found love with each other and companionship. It do kind of suck because the older you get, it's like all your best years have passed away. And the older you get, it's like you're looking for a companion, because the older persons get, it seems like you're not interested in having sex as much. You're not as adventurous and want to go out and have fun and do all the things that younger people do that's in relationships. So it's like the older you get, it's like, ugh, well, just looking for a companion now and not so much of this and the other. But I mean, it still is possible. There's older people who still get it on, I guess, or whatever. But it do kind of suck if you have to wait that long to find the one. But I mean, hey, it does happen. Okay, so clarify hopeless romantic. We have privileged lady here. Now, considering the fact that we have poverty here, I don't feel like you're privileged to the point of having like a lot of money unless you're getting ready to step into the position where you have a lot of money. But I feel like you carry yourself well, okay? I feel like you dress nice, you smell good, you look good, you keep yourself up to the best of your ability, but you're someone who is in poverty, okay? You're not dirt poor and on the street, but you're not well off and rich. I feel like someone who's not even middle class, maybe. Some of you could feel like this and identify with this reading who is at least middle class, okay? But with poverty being here, this is someone who is not even middle class, okay? This is somebody who is technically poor, okay? You just don't have much at all, okay? Even if you have a job, it's like, the bare minimum wage. You have to live from paycheck to paycheck, but you're still living nonetheless, and you still do the best you can to take care of you. But you're not dirt poor to the point where you're on the streets without anything at all, okay? So with this privileged lady being here, I just feel like no matter your situation, you clean up well. You take care of yourself good. You take care of your hygiene, you smell good, you look good, you dress good. Even if you have old garments, even if you don't have new clothes, you still, put yourself together well, okay? You're somebody who's a hopeless romantic. Spirit is telling you to live in the moment, okay? Try to smile, even when everything isn't okay. Smile through the pain. Spirit knows that you're in hermit mode, that you're by yourself, that you're to yourself here, okay? I also feel like someone who is friendless and someone who has no family. They could have been the black sheep of their family here, okay? So this person I'm feeling is lonely in more ways than one, because you're talking about somebody who don't have a companion, don't have a relationship, but also don't have friends or family, okay? So somebody who's very, very lonely, okay, on another level. To clarify, I want true love or nothing at all. With keep moving forward, good things take time. We have here change, okay? So you want a specific kind of change in your life, okay? And you're not willing to settle for less, okay? You don't want the players and the hustlers and the low level, vibrational persons anymore. I feel like you've been there, you've done that, you've moved on, and you're not settling for less anymore, okay? You don't want the ops, you don't want the snakes, you don't want the two-faced backstabbers that either, that wants to use you, either for sex, your body, a place to stay, or, whatever they want to use you for or whatever. You don't want somebody that's going to play mind games with you. You don't want somebody that's into any sinister, evil, wicked, demonic crap. You just want someone genuine to have a romance with, okay? So this is the energy that you are in, okay? So let's get some tarot for this, okay? Spirit, clarify single parent, Clarify single parent. So we have temperance here, okay? You're someone who is very tempered, okay? Um, this person is beautiful, but they're alone and they're a single parent here, okay? And you probably went through a phase or felt a phase or gone through a phase of feeling like you're just not enough for anybody. You're never good enough. So you're just to yourself, you're by yourself, okay? And you can even look at this woman here, like, you know, she looks half decent. She looks good, but you see her looking down. She's just mind her own business. She's to herself. She's by herself. But you can see it in her face that, you know, she's just kind of saddened with being a single parent, saddened with being alone, saddened with not feeling worthy enough to have someone in their life that actually loves them or wants them. But this person is, you're somebody who's an earth angel. Okay, you're an angelic being. You could be chosen even. Okay. You're someone who is one with the divine. Spirit, clarify unfulfilled and unsatisfied. You're a high priestess, okay? So I feel like you're highly intuitive. You're naturally empathic. With temperance coupled with, or excuse me, this is not the high priestess. This is the empress. Okay. So you're a mother. You're a mother figure here. Okay. But once again, you see how she's sitting here alone and by herself. Okay. You're definitely alone. Okay. You do what you have to do to survive. You do what you have to do to take care of yourself, take care of your child. But you are, you're in poverty. Okay. And you feel very unfulfilled and unsatisfied with your life thus far. To clarify lonely here, we have the 10 of Wands here, okay? So you could feel burdened, okay? You've had to deal with a lot of hardships, a lot of problematic situations, a lot of struggles, stress. And this could be the energy that you are feeling right now because you are lonely, okay? So to clarify, you have options. Clarify you have options. So Spirit, we have the Ace of Swords here. Spirit is saying this is the truth, that this is clarity, that you do have options, that I don't feel like you're somebody that's going to be by yourself for the rest of your life, okay? There's that High Priestess card that wants to come out. But Spirit is saying that that it is truth, that it is clarity, that you do have options. You're never alone, okay? You are your team, but know that the Most High, your spirit guides, your archangels, your guardian angels, and your ancestors are always with you. I know that don't seem as comforting because these beings are in the spiritual realm and around you and different things like that or whatever, and you are longing for something or someone in the physical while you're here on this earth, okay? But you're not alone. Remember, Spirit is telling you that you're not the player, you're the coach, okay? Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game, okay? But that doesn't mean that you have to settle for less either, okay? So we have the High Priestess here. Once again, all these cards you're seeing alone by yourself, okay? So like I said, you are someone who is highly intuitive. You could be naturally empathic or psychic, okay? You could hold some type of secret knowledge or secret information here, okay? You see her here with her foot here on her cat here. You could have pets. You could like cats or have a cat. You may have a dog for some of you, okay? But you're highly intuitive nonetheless here, okay? You have come out, your energy has come out as Temperance, Empress, and High Priestess here, okay? So we have the Strength card here that sits here on I want true love or nothing at all, okay? So you have decided to stand your ground, okay? Unless you have what you want in your life, you know, because I feel like you have been there. You've done that. You've experienced a lot of different things in life, okay? But you have finally stood your ground, okay? And made your declaration to what you will accept and will not accept in your life here, okay? And you're standing in your strength and in your personal power, okay? And you have nothing but faith and hope and courage and your strength to lean on, okay? And so the change that you wish to have comes into your life, okay, guys? But you're going to move forward nonetheless. Spirit do want you to know that you have the power to manifest, like you are the magician, okay? You could be a very masterful manifester here. I do feel like that this energy gives you extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions. Um, okay. Um, about what you're going through, what you're dealing with. You feel like you have been left out in the cold, you have been abandoned, neglected in some type of way here. But Spirit wants you to know that you are the magician. You have the power and all the tools to manifest what it is that you want in your life here, okay? I do see some type of financial stability and security coming in for you. This wheel of fortune is turning in your favor, okay, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, okay. I do, I sense that you have not given up on life here, okay. I feel that I see that you work hard with the Seven of Coins here. You continue to work hard, you continue to move forward, you continue to strive to be the greatest version of yourself. Your harvest just hasn't come in yet, okay. You haven't found that happiness, that abundance, that fulfillment, that stability, that security that you desire, okay. So this gives you extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions because you want that passion, that love, that romance, that fulfillment, that happiness, that security in your life, okay. But it hasn't quite come in yet, okay. But Spirit doesn't want you to give up or to lose hope, okay. So let's get you all some further clarification, and we're going to wrap this reading up, okay. Spirit, clarify single parent. So we have light here. I feel like the light within you shines very brightly, okay? You could be someone who is enlightened as well here, okay? Maybe your light intimidates others, okay? Maybe because the fact that you are 100% real, okay? And your light shines very brightly, that this intimidates others. You could have had to heal your heart chakra because you're unfulfilled and unsatisfied in your life, okay? Spirit is aware that you are experiencing discontent and boredom with you being lonely here in your life, okay? Whomever you are, you're very fertile right now. If you don't know it, maybe it's because you haven't been with anyone in a long time. Maybe it's because you have been without sex, okay? So to clarify, you have options. Spirit is saying that you will have some type of triumph or victory, okay, at some point in time, okay? But as of right now, you're in solitude, okay? You're this hopeless romantic in solitude, okay? Healing your heart chakra as you feel loneliness and unfulfilled and unsatisfiedness, okay? Some of you could even have felt some heartache and heart losses because you want true love and you haven't been able to find it. And it's like, in this day and time, it's like, unless you busting it wide open, unless you a whore, unless you taking it in the back of that back, unless you deep throating and swallowing right around here, nobody like you like that. You know what I'm saying? Or unless you got this, super banging body, and you're practically perfect for the world, or for the secular world, that is, then it's like you're not good enough. So some of you may have experienced some type of feelings of heartache and loss, okay? But you're in this energy, you feel this way because you have gone through a massive transformation and other people around you haven't, okay? So others around you, they're still partying, they're still kicking it, they're still getting drunk, they're still getting high, they still clubbing and bar hopping, and they still, you know what I'm saying, got a main piece and a side piece and you know what I'm saying, got all this other going on, and you like been there, done that, moved on. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point in time, you just grow the hell up. You know what I'm saying? When you are young and you're dumb and you're immature, that's the time. It's a time and a place for everything. That's when you go out and you're having fun, and you call yourself having fun anyway. And doing this and doing that. But at some point in time in life, it's like, okay, I'm middle aged now. Like it's time to think logically. It's time to get your act together and live right and do the right things, and whatever. But doing that, you look around and you end up being the one that's left behind doing that, and it is a trip because this world, especially if you look back over time, like back in the day, we lived in a supposedly more conservative type of world. Okay. Many people was raised that, you cross your legs or cross your feet at the ankle, or you speak politely, you remember your manners. Okay. You don't talk with your mouth full, you carry yourself like a lady, you respect yourself, and all this, that, and the other. You cook, you clean, you look presentable, you take care of your children, this is how you take care of your partner. Like, all of those things are no longer, it seems, attributes that people look for, when looking for a partner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to be like, you know practically a porn star or some shit, or whatever, to have someone these days. Like, you'd be surprised. But anyway, although you are lonely and you want true love, you're by yourself, you do have balance. You will have balance in your life at some point in time here. Okay. Spirit wants you to know that when that opportunity do come your way, Spirit wants you to choose wisely. Choose wisely, because I feel like along your journey, there's going to be persons that come your way that's going to try to essentially drag you back to hell. Okay, drag you back to a life of living careless and reckless. Drag you back to temptations and different things. Okay, I feel like you're somebody who is over it. You want better in your life. You want to provide a better example for your children and different things like that. You want to love and you want to be loved and you want a family, and there's like nothing wrong with that. It's just harder to get. It's harder to obtain this day and time. And the people that you see that have that, they seemingly seem like they are more well-to-do or come from well-to-do families, and 9 times out of 10 they're married straight out of college, or either straight out of high school if they married their high school sweetheart or some shit. So they are taken, way early in their age and different things like that, and they build together and have their families and their wealth and everything else or whatever. And for those of us who reach middle age and you like have nothing and you have nobody and you're by yourself, it's like, so when is it going to happen for you or whatever, and you just end up sitting around doing your thumbs and waiting. Okay, this is the energy that somebody is in. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here, Spirit is telling you, well, you got a couple things here at the bottom of the deck here. Well, this is the sun energy here, okay? This talks about life being too short to wait, okay? Spirit wants you to continue to strive for greatness, okay? Adventures, second chances, accomplishments, abundance, okay? Doing what makes you happy, finding happiness, fulfilling your heart's desires, okay? Obtaining brand new beginnings, finding love, okay? Going after what you want, finding happiness. The sun literally talks about happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillments, fresh starts, and different things. We also have here, don't give up, okay? Don't give up in life, okay? On love, passion, romance, relationships. Spirits say follow your heart, okay? Don't give up on your talent, skills, abilities, your goals, or what makes you happy either, okay? And Spirit is just saying don't give up on love, on work, on life, relationships, or your hobbies, okay? Spirit says grow through what you go through, okay? You're nobody's victim, slave, or puppet, okay? You can overcome your haters and you can stand against your oppressors, okay? Grow through what you go through, okay? Okay, guys, okay? So, let's look at the hidden messages you have here. For the hidden message for single parents is all alone but doing just fine, yet and still in search for my true love. It's a hidden message for single parent here. So to clarify, the hidden message with unfulfilled and unsatisfied here, we have not happy with my current situation. Okay. The hidden message for lonely is Sometimes it's safer to be alone. It keeps you from being hurt over and over again. Okay, that's the hidden message for lonely. The hidden message for you have options is choose wisely. Okay, the hidden message for hopeless romantic is he or she loves doing things to make you feel special here, okay? So you are someone who's hopeless, a hopeless romantic. You are someone that when you do have a partner in your life, you do things to make them feel special, and you want somebody that matches that, okay? You want your person that is a hopeless romantic and that will enjoy, don't feel pressured to, but willingly wants to do things that make you feel special. So the hidden message with I want true love or nothing at all here, we have if I can't have the true love I desire, then I'm prepared to be alone forever. Okay? So those are your messages, guys. Okay? We're going to get you all some closing messages and some angel messages, and we're going to end this reading. Okay? Spirit, what? So we have here, go with the flow. Spirit is telling you, let things happen. Just go with the flow and let things happen in your life, okay? We have dragon energy here. Spirit is telling you to discover your courage. We have here Archangel Gabriel. This is the messenger of creativity and hope. So Archangel Gabriel is with you, okay? And maybe assisting you with finding love, okay? Nonetheless here, like I said, you're somebody who is in poverty, but I did see in the reading that there's some type of stability or security, at least, that's coming in for you, okay? Because we have good fortune here, okay? And this is telling you to invite magic in, okay? So I definitely feel like there's some type of stability and security for sure. Finances, money, resources that's coming in for you that may come in for you before love do. Okay? So let's get you all a fairy message. So we have healing here, okay? Now is the time for you to give or receive healing, okay? Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you here, okay? So I definitely feel like that you may be someone who is a healer, okay? But you have also spent this time alone healing, okay? From things that you have endured in your past, okay? We have inspiration at the bottom of the deck. Spirit is telling you to be prepared. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time, okay? So you're going to get some type of inspiration, okay? That comes to you. Spirit, clarify, okay? We have here. Love yourself. So continue to love yourself as you heal, okay? As you wait for your true love. You could also be someone who is an alchemist. I definitely feel like whomever you are, you're a spiritualist, okay? In some type of way, shape, form, or fashion, okay? You could be a healer, okay? You came out as temperance, empress, and high priestess, okay? So we have here the Six of Ariel. Spirit is telling you that your material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Okay? So we have here the seven of Gabriel. Spirit is telling you to stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power, which is something I definitely feel like you do, okay? Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Michael. Spirit is telling you that your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Okay, so you worrying about being unfulfilled, unsatisfied, or being lonely and by yourself, Archangel Michael is telling you that your worry is unnecessary, okay? And I definitely feel like whomever you are, you're not going to be stuck in a position of poverty for the rest of your life either. I definitely feel like at some point the love that you desire is going to come into your life. Archangel Michael is telling you to focus on that, okay, and not worry about being unfulfilled, unsatisfied, or lonely. Okay, guys? So I do hope that this message has given you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking. Y'all, I forgot your other messages, okay? Hold on. To clarify single parent, here we have sweetheart. Spirit is saying that you are an absolute sweetheart. You're somebody who's very kind, very loving, very nurturing, okay? Which is also another reason why it has been boggling your mind as to why you're without, because you're such a sweetheart to people, okay? To clarify unfulfilled and unsatisfied, we have sigh here, okay? So you've been sighing over this, just kind of in disappointment, okay? Over the fact that you're unfulfilled and unsatisfied. To clarify lonely, sitting here with discontent and boredom. With melancholy here, this has made you feel very saddened or depressed, okay? You see her looking down, feeling down, you're just here by yourself, okay? You want to be loved by someone, but not just anyone, okay? Or someone lying to you saying that they love you when they really don't. Okay, to clarify, you have options. We have waiting here. Okay, so you're waiting for the right one to come in. Okay, to clarify, hopeless romantic, you are love, you embody love, and you're waiting for the love of your life to come in. To clarify, I want true love or nothing at all. We have faithfulness here. You want somebody that you can be faithful and loyal to, and you want somebody who is going to be faithful and loyal unto you. Okay, guys? So I do hope that these messages gave you the truth and the clarity that you were seeking, pertaining a situation that you are dealing with. Okay? If you all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond36@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram at shinebrightlikeadiamond36 with an underscore between each word. If you would like to locate my Facebook or OnlyFans information, it will be in the description box below. For any persons who is interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. You can do so through CASHAPP, which is $tiffdiamond36, or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And consider the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't gonna get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.